But you did say that Kalangar was like your dad and you were attached to that party. But what made both of you, to join MNM and you did not want to join hands with DMK this time?
There's a lot of other things. After DMK, of course, a short period, as I mentioned, it was ADMK for a very small time. And then we started our own party. As we went along, when she was busy, she could not spare much time. Effectively in looking into the thing, though we do discuss politics and whatever decisions I take, she has definitely a word on that and advice on that. But we traveled along, and then after 10 years of traveling with AIADMK, I felt never have we proved ourselves and the percentage of voting that the party possesses, the party has, whether it's 0.5%, 1/4%, 1%, 2%, 3%, 5%, and whatever I was used for campaigning and the entire 234 constituency, I would have at least campaigned most of the time for 164 constituencies. So that made me think, unless until Sarathkumar has got some value, some effect on the public to get their required number of votes. So that means I definitely have some kind of a percentage. So I thought I should check it out this time. Many times we have had that thought, maybe the cadres on the maran ready. So this time when we started, then there was a combining of forces that was happening, that dialogue, and that's when I met Kamal Hassan.
I mean, talking about politics, your movies, how is it being under the same roof? Two of you, both of you are powerful, both of you are independent, because today in marriages there is an ego clash. So what is that works for you, that magic?
Actually, you used the right word, magic. There has never been an ego problem between both of us in our marriage.
Never?
Never. We have our arguments, we have our ups and downs, as like all marriages or different other issues, but never on ego. If he is in the front, I'm at the back. If I'm in the front, he stands behind me. We've always been catching each other's back. So there's never been an ego issue at all. Never.
So what works? What really works? What makes
because
that work?
that space he respects. It's just not words. I mean, I've seen a lot of people. I've worked with, in film industry, you meet the most difficult people. And you have to deal with all crystal glass egos and stuff like that. But with Sharath, from the time I met him as an actor, he was actually very, very different. He was very, very respectful. You feel very safe when you're working with him. He'll take care. And he used to be in his own world. He's full of people, coming to see him. And so I used to see all this when I was working with him. Then we worked together for the Kargil fund raiser. We did a very, very huge show which he chaired, and Arvind Swamy and myself were working alongside him. It's when our friendships really started, and we used to be a threesome from group, being always together. And from there on,
hang out together.
Yeah, hung out together. But we did such a huge, brilliant show, and I had nothing short of admiration for Sharath for pulling it off.
So that's when you fell for him?
Did I fall for you?
Oh my God! Did she fall for you? And she's asking now.
It's a very difficult question, who fell for who. But let's avoid that question and move along. We fell in love and we got married. I think that's
yeah.
So he fell for you.
Yeah, okay, we'll accept it. Because this is, already I'm losing a majority in this chair here. So it's better, accept it.
So what is it that you totally admire about Radhika? And what made you actually fall for her?
It is also, this is the same thing that she told the entire audience about me. She's a very dedicated person and very clear in her thoughts. I think sometimes even firmer than I am. And when she wants certain things done, I think her perseverance works. And she's very, her characters are very, very clear. And she doesn't mess up with words. And I'm a person, maybe I like to be nice to people and
diplomatic.
Diplomatic, but she's very ruthless at times. So I feel she's ruthless in taking decisions where I don't think I'm ruthless. Maybe being ruthless at times, I think these days it works. I think I should change, and I may change. Ruthless in the sense, not like any top leaders who have been ruthless to the people, not that, yeah.
So So now you both have entered politics, coming back. You joined MNM, but if Rajinikanth had launched
We
a
haven't
party,
joined MNM,
I
we
mean,
have aligned.
Alliance, of course. I'm saying alliance. Yeah, I'm saying you're together with them. If Rajinikanth had launched a party, would you have formed an alliance, forged an alliance with Mr. Rajinikanth?
Well, that's an hypothetical question. Well, since he has not started the
Yeah.
party, if he had joined, it's not a question to be answered now. If he had joined, then what would he have done? Would have been the question to be answered. So,
No, but that did you have that in mind? And also,
No,
what
not
did
at
you
all,
think?
not at
And
all.
what did you think of him suddenly moving away from?
now, if you really ask me, basically, so two top leaders, not in the arena, and Rajini and Kamal coming in. At that point of time, I was thinking, well, the challenges were many, and that time when we entered politics, which is much different, when both the leaders were there, now the field is a little open, and they were so-called vacuum for a charismatic leader. So maybe that was the thing that was making them to come. That's what I thought at that point of time. But definitely they would have had their own ideas of people, how to go about the whole thing. And since he has not started the party, I don't think it's relevant to talk about what would you have done if Rajini had started the party. Maybe if the same thing, like Kamal had started a party, Rajini had started a party, and now's the time to join forces to do something different, maybe all of us would have joined.